Alright guys, we got a little bit of bad news today because Coinbase loses most of its motions to dismiss on the SEC lawsuit. And as always guys, links to this story will be in the description, and I will also leave a link to the judge's opinions in the description as well.
Alright guys, a judge ruled that the SEC made a plausible argument that Coinbase is operating as an unregistered broker, exchange, and clearinghouse.
Unfortunately today, the Judge Catherine Polk-Falia of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York on Wednesday ruled against most of Coinbase's motions to dismiss the SEC lawsuit, finding that the regulatory agency had a plausible case against the exchange. She set an April 19th deadline for the parties to agree on a case scheduling plan. The SEC sued Coinbase last year, the same week it sued fellow exchange Binance, alleging that it was violating federal security laws by making trading and staking services available to the general public. It also argued that Coinbase Wallet acted as an unregistered brokerage. We're pleased that yet another court has confirmed that while the term crypto may be relatively new, the framework that courts have used to identify securities for nearly 80 years still applies, a crony from the SEC spokesperson said in an email. It's the economic realities of a transaction, not the labels, that determine whether a particular offering constitutes a security. While the judge said that the SEC seemed to have an argument that some of the tokens listed on the wallet might meet the standard for investment contracts, Coinbase didn't seem to be acting as a brokerage, dismissing that part of the suit. Alright guys, and the next part right over here, basically it is saying that the judge agreed to keep part of the lawsuit against Coinbase moving forward, but she also said the SEC didn't break any certain rules, like the Major Questions Doctrine and the Administrative Procedures Act. The judge pointed out that Coinbase already knew the SEC was taking action against them, because it was being taken against other companies like Binance and stuff like that, so they should have known what was coming and basically what was happening. And before we get into the Coinbase response, we're not going to read all of it, but we are going to go over it quickly. This is what the judge ended up saying. When a customer purchases a token on Coinbase platform, she is not just purchasing a token, which in and of itself is valueless. Rather, she is buying into the token digital ecosystem, the growth of which is necessarily tied to the value of the token, she said. This is evidenced by, among others, the fact that initial coin offerings are engineered to have resale value in the secondary market, and crypto asset issuers continue to publicize their plan to expand and support the token's blockchain long-term after the initial offering. Similar token developers advertise the fact that the capital raised through retail sales of tokens will continue to be reinvested, she noted. Now, if we take a look at the Coinbase response, and it's a big one, we're not going to read everything, but today the court decided that our SEC case will move forward on most of the claims, but dismiss the claims against Coinbase Wallet. We were prepared for this, and we look forward to uncovering more about the SEC internal views and discussions on crypto regulation. Early motions like ours against a government agency are almost always denied, but clarity is the ultimate goal, and today's decision continues us on that path. While we continue this process and any necessary appeals, we encourage Congress to build on the momentum we saw last year to advance comprehensive digital asset legislation in the US. This is critical if we want innovation to remain in the US. So overall, not the best news when it comes to the Coinbase lawsuit, but again, not totally unexpected. Coinbase's leadership in the past has said that they are expecting a long battle with the SEC. They have the money to back it up. They would prefer not to do it. They would prefer Congress to legislate and set proper boundaries for the crypto world, communities, and businesses, instead of the SEC trying to rule through legislation. But unfortunately, that didn't happen, and now we're here. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Coinbase is going to come out on top of this lawsuit? Do you think somehow the SEC is going to come and sucker punch them and unfortunately win? Let me know in the comment section below. And with that being said, if you like this video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, take care, spike your hair, and I do hope y'all have a blessed day. Peace.